Yo, what's up everybody? Thank you for tuning into the Couch Media Corp channel again. My name is Andres and today we're going to be having our first news and update segment of the channel. So thank you for tuning in. We got a couple stories to talk about, so let's jump right in. All right, so first off on the list is an exciting one, and if you're a fan of Deadpool, you should be even more excited because Variety was able to get some info from Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, who are currently writing Deadpool 3 for the director Sean Levy. And in this article, they're kind of like reassuring us that we don't have to worry about the tone and the outcome of Deadpool 3, which is amazing because Disney got to acquire Deadpool a couple years back when they purchased 21st Century Fox, and they got all the rights back from the X-Men and Deadpool and all that good stuff. So that was good news, but also it came with a little bit of worry because, you know, Disney is super family friendly and Deadpool isn't. He's the opposite of that. He's chopping people's heads off, chopping people in half, getting split in half, cursing up a storm, having crude jokes and all that good stuff. Something that's like a branch of his character. Deadpool's a lot more than just jokes and gore. He's actually a really deep character. If you've read any of the comics, he's very deep. He's just hiding a lot of the pain and suffering that he's going through with jokes and stuff like that. Kind of like how some of us do in real life. But that gore and funny jokes and all those crude jokes are usually highlighted in the movies. So Disney acquiring Deadpool was a little scary for us fans of the film franchise. Because we wondered how Disney would approach that, you know, like would they water down Deadpool and make him PG-13 and whatnot. But the writers have reassured us that that's not the case. So the article continues and says that Reese is reassuring fans that the script is not going to be Disney-fied, which is amazing. I love that phrase, Disney-fied, you know, because we all know what that means. This is the third installment of the Deadpool franchise, but this is going to be the first one made under the Disney umbrella. Reese is basically updating us and letting us know how it's going for him. And you know, he's saying like it's these Disney people and these people do things their way. Reese recently told the playlist, and we were used to doing things our way, so there are differences. But I think the great part is that Marvel's been incredibly supportive. They are going to let Deadpool be Deadpool, you know? It's not like any particular joke may be the one that they say, you know, that's too far. That could happen, but to this point, it's been nothing but supportive. That sounds amazing because that's one of our main worries, you know, like, is Disney gonna let Deadpool be Deadpool, you know? Is he gonna be the character that we fell in love with in these movies? Because it was just like a match made in heaven, you know? Like Ryan Reynolds has Deadpool with the rated R script, and everything that he did in those movies was so good, you know, like it was perfect. And we saw what happened when people tampered with the Vision before in X-Men Origins. That shit turned out to be an abomination. So hearing this come from the mouth of somebody that's actually working on the project and is actually writing the script for the movie is like really reassuring. He also goes on to say it's been nothing but how can we help you? What from our universe would you like to use? How can we make your life easy? And we're gonna let Deadpool be Deadpool. This is not going to be the Disney-fied Deadpool, Reese added, of Marvel's view on the franchise's future, so they're awesome. And now it's up to us to come through and justify that faith. One of the biggest things from that little quote is, what from our universe would you like to use? That's pretty damn exciting because Disney and Marvel are open to let some of their other characters frolic with Deadpool. If you're a fan of Deadpool comics, you know that he's had some amazing interactions with some of the Marvel characters like Wolverine and Captain America. And my personal favorite, I love his interactions with Spider-Man. It's just like a beautiful bromance that they have. The character of Deadpool is just like perfectly written to interact with all these other characters. So like, you know, it gets me thinking like, who can Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool interact with, man? You know, like it would be amazing to see him interact with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, or like Benedict's Doctor Strange, and like so many cool characters that Deadpool can interact with. And the possibilities are endless if they're willing to share the universe with Deadpool, you know? So good stuff there. But yeah, the article continues and says that when asked if the Deadpool franchise will remain rated R with the upcoming third movie, Reese responded, oh, absolutely. They're not gonna mess with the tone. I mean, I've never say never. I guess there's an outside chance, but we've always been told it can be rated R, and we're proceeding as if it is R. We would like it to be R. We always have, so I don't think that'll change. So that's very, very good news for Deadpool fans, because I think that was like one of our biggest worries as fans of the films. How is Disney going to change the tone, and are they going to keep it rated R? So somebody that's working on the project and telling us this is a great sign for the future of the film. Yeah, this only makes me more excited to see the third installment. Sean Levy is directing this one, and Ryan Reynolds is back. Sean Levy, if you don't know who he is, he directed Free Guy, and recently a really good sci-fi movie that you should check out, The Adam Project. It also has Ryan Reynolds and Mark Ruffalo in it, and Jennifer Garner in the movie, and that movie was freaking awesome. If everything goes right, this third Deadpool movie could be the best one yet. So alright, so next up on the list is a pretty big one, and it's the Joker sequel is moving forward. Todd Phillips actually posted 2 pictures on his Instagram of what looks like the completed script of the movie, and another picture of Joaquin Phoenix reading that same script. And it's also interesting because if you look, it does reveal the title of the next movie as well, and the title is Folie à Deux. Right now, there's no info really on what the story is going to be about and what characters are going to be included. Obviously, the Joker is going to be back, Joaquin Phoenix is back, but that's all we know. But the title of the movie does give us some really interesting information about what this movie could be about. So when you translate the title of the movie, Folie à Deux is a layman's term for shared delusional disorder. That being said, shared madness and shared delusional disorder sounds a lot like Harley Quinn and Joker's relationship, right? Which is interesting because that's what they really are. It's like they're sharing this madness together. So this might be a love story of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker finding love in this version of Harley Quinn. And if that turns out to be true, then the question is, are they going to bring Margot Robbie back for this because she's made it very vocal that she loves playing this character? Or are they going to cast somebody entirely different for the role? So who knows? But definitely interesting and definitely big news that the Joker sequel is moving forward. All right, so next up on the list, and this one I'm actually very excited about, is Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. We got some new info and some new looks at some of the characters that he's bringing to life in this movie. So the first one actually came from Zack Snyder's Twitter, and it was basically showing off a makeup test that he shot for one of his characters using his iPhone, which is something that he likes to do, shooting incredible shots on iPhones. But yeah, look at this character, man. It looks freaking cool, man. You know, it looks menacing, the horns look amazing, the costume looks dope. Obviously an alien race that they're showing off here. There's no info on who's playing this specific character, but the look of it is amazing. If you don't know what Rebel Moon is, it's Zack Snyder's latest project, and it's gonna be like a sci-fi action adventure that's being produced by Netflix, and they actually already started shooting for the movie, so that's good news as well. So that's exciting to hear because Zack Snyder honestly is one of my favorite directors right now. He's so good. I mean, obviously there's a lot of amazing directors out there, but I just love his vision for action and aesthetics. He just has a total understanding of how to create like a visually pleasing moment. But the premise of the movie is the people of a galaxy sends a young woman to seek out warriors from other planets to help them from the tyrannical armies that are terrorizing their peaceful colony. That sounds pretty amazing. We did get some concept art for the movie as well that looked amazing, showing off the aesthetics and the world of Rebel Moon. It looks like they're gonna have some general type characters that are tyrannical armies that they're talking about, and like some cool caped sci-fi armor type things. It just looks all amazing. And we also got some pretty big news from Zack Snyder's Twitter as well. And it's saying that Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon adds 2-time Academy Award winner Anthony Hopkins in the voice acting role of Jimmy, a sentient JC-1435 mechanized battle robot and one-time defender of the Slain King. And he even included a picture of the character. That looks pretty damn cool. But yeah, so far I've been loving all this little information that we've been getting on the movie. I'm super excited for this because, as I said before, I really do enjoy Zack Snyder's work. And I love sci-fi, man. Like, that's like one of my favorite genres. So the fact that one of my favorite directors is making one of my favorite genres makes it all the more exciting. Hopefully we get some more news and we get some footage on this. Probably gonna be a while before we get any of that because they're literally shooting right now. So we'll probably get some stuff maybe at the end of the year. But a lot of good stuff happening in the world of geek and film and all that good stuff. Thank you for tuning in to the first little news update segment. Hopefully I can get better at this and make it more interesting and articulate myself better so I can bring this news and info to you in an accurate and fun way. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you tuning in. Out of these 3 little news updates, which one are you most excited about? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. That would mean a lot to me. And if you are subscribed, consider sharing the channel with other people that might be interested in this content as well. That's a good way to grow this community, and we can have a little hub for conversation about all things film, geek, and TV. So yeah, like always, everybody, I appreciate you guys tuning in. And until we meet again on the next video, peace.